You've probably heard many people say that they're problem solvers, but as architects, like any design field, we're not only solving problems, but we're also creating problems. You might be thinking, how is this a good thing? Why would anyone want to create problems? Well, the problems we're creating are the result of a healthy design process that leads to new outcomes. When a structural engineer, for example, is given a problem, there's an objective, a quantifiable solution. The solution either satisfies the loads and the building stands, or it doesn't and the building will fail. Architecture, as with other design fields, has an element of subjectivity, which can be discouraging for some in the field. This open ended nature of design is a massive opportunity for creating problems. While the structural engineer and general contractor solve problems of loading and constructability, respectively, the architect must consider less tangible aspects of a project, including the presence of the work within the context of its site, the experience of the inhabitant, the way sunlight animates the building's form and function. These are considerations that are less black and white, but just as important. When a client approaches an architect, they often have a very specific problem that they need solving. They want a house designed for them with this many bedrooms, this many bathrooms on this lot, and for this budget. Now, a draftsperson can deliver what the client is asking for and easily solve the problem. But for architects, we know the value of our work, and those of us that take our craft seriously will take the problem that's presented to us and challenge it. We'll reframe the problem from a mere logistical one and see it as an opportunity for something that goes beyond the needs and wants of the client and transcends into the realm of possibility. For the residential architect, it could mean reimagining the problem of a house with a new design language altogether. Maybe the architectural concept is to envision a home that is connected to nature in all directions, or to conceive of a home as a machine for living. So rather than merely solving the problem that's presented to us, we're rethinking the problem as an opportunity to drive design thinking. In architecture school, we spend a considerable amount of time coming up with a concept or partie for our projects. The partie is defined as the basic scheme or concept of an architectural design. For the Guggenheim Museum in New York by Frank Lloyd Wright, the partie that drove the entire project was the idea of an uninterrupted spiraling gesture to experience the artwork. The partie helps ground our thinking so that various decisions in the project have clarity and continuity. With complex projects and many stakeholders, it's easy for projects to look like they were designed by a committee, with each person adding their own contribution. This can make the project seem like a collage of ideas rather than sticking to one central thesis. That is the brilliance of a partie model, the ability to adhere to a singular thesis as myriad decisions are presented and threaten to take the project in different directions. Having a central partie will help ground the decision making back to the idea of movement in nature or an explosion of energy or a spiraling art experience. The more clearly the user can articulate the partie through all of the practical problems of a project, the more successful the project.